Hello, kaboomers! This is the Pinoy Boomer back with another video. I would just like to share with you guys the books that I read in relation to my stock investing journey and a little bit of trading on the side. And without further ado, let me introduce to you the books that are close to my working desk and gave me ideas and gave me insights in how to properly invest in the stock market. So, first and foremost, The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham, as I always mention in my videos. Uh, so, this is the first book that I have read, and I will not lie to you guys. At first, this is a bit intimidating for me uh, due to the fact that I'm not a financial professional. I'm a IT professional by nature. So some of the things discussed here are daunting, but I got the concept here of finding stocks whose PE ratio, the price to earnings ratio, being 15 and below, as well as the price to book ratio, the PB, that should be 1.5 and below. That signifies your stock, the stock that you're going to buy, is undervalued. And at the same time, this book also discusses the key concept of an investing strategy, which is your what you call the margin of safety, meaning you allot your money with a margin of safety in mind, so that if something goes wrong with your investing, that money that you have invested will not hurt you. The loss rather will not hurt you that much. Okay, so this is a thick book. So I've read several times to the point that it breaks. Some the page are breaking already. And let's move along to the next book. Here, The Margin of Safety by Seth Klarman. Basically, this book is an easier digestive version of your Intelligent Investor with a modern take. Okay, modern take. So it also discussed the same thing, but with primarily focused on margin of safety. And if I'm not mistaken, there are discussions about how to get what you call the intrinsic value that is mentioned here in this book as well. The true value of a company. And this one, The Little Book That Still Beats the Market by Joel Greenblatt. So basically, this book introduces us with the concept of finding stocks that have high earnings and a high return on capital. If you can't find it, you can use the return on assets. Okay, so this book, if you're going to read it, it's more on trying to hold um 10 stocks for a year, and then by the end of it, you sell all of your stocks, and then you repeat the process again the following year. Okay, so this is a good read. It basically gives two crude metrics for our stock picking. Okay. The, okay. It doesn't discuss the PE ratios, PP ratio, and just like here, the intelligent investor, because the concept is if you have a good earnings per share and good return on capital uh, for that stock, you already you have basically did your margin of finding your intrinsic value and having a margin of safety in your stock picks. Okay, and this one is okay. Don't mind this alcohol sets of different alcohols here, and then the Tamiya thinner because I use them in my model kits, model kit building. So if you're interested If you want me to share my model kit building and some reviews, just let me know the comments. So this one, the Little Book of Common Sense Investing. This primarily discusses the usage of an index for your stock picking. So instead of picking individual stocks, you just use an index. This is made by John C. Bogle. If you don't know John C. Bogle, he is the founder of the Vanguard investment firm. So if you don't want to do any stock picking, and you're interested in just holding an index, I recommend getting this book. And this one, it's basically it's somewhat accounting, part accounting and part investing as well. Because by the way, the book is the interpretation of financial statements. So this book, it teaches you basic computations that will help you determine if the company that you're buying your stocks are good. So uh, some may say that this book is a bit antiquated because some of them say it's not basically the current GAAP, the general accounting accepted practices. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, with the acronym. So even so, for guys like me that are not accounting majors, this helps. This helps. This helps. Okay, and other related books that I read for my stock picking. This one, this is my latest purchase. Accounting Made Simple. Because to be honest, while I was in college, I have a basic accounting course, a basic accounting subject, but the professor unfortunately didn't do a good job of making me understand accounting. I know the basic concept of debit credit, but when a certain item will fall into what category, it was not clearly discussed. Okay, so this one, it gave me literally like bulbs like this one. So uh, it's just basic, simple accounting, and it discusses also the financial statements prepared for a company, like your income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow. So yeah, the concept. Uh, it's important that if you want to have basic accounting uh, plus some basic understanding of the financial statements, how it's prepared, how to find the necessary ratios to determine if the company is good or not to invest in, especially when you buy stocks. I recommend reading this book. Okay, I got this from an online shopping app, and it's worth around 450 pesos to 500, if I forgot the price. So you can try this, you can purchase this if you want. Okay, and I have here a beginner's guide to the stock market. So basically it's more on the usual things that one should know in stock market. So the concept buy low, sell high. Uh, you buy at the asking price. You sell at the bidding price. Yeah, the basic concepts. Okay, and finally, this one, the Little Book of Big Dividends. Basically, I'm my investing style primarily is more on passive income. So in my other video, the one with my 2024 short-term stock strategy, that's more on primarily on buying and selling uh, within the year. Okay, so that's for short term. But I have another brokerage account where my stocks there are for dividends. So this book helps you pick stocks to give you dividends. So if you want that kind of strategy, you can also read this. And also, if you're going to read this for dividends, the Intelligent Investor also has that as well in some part. Okay, so that ends my video for now on the books that I read in relation to investing, particular in stocks. If you're interested, yeah, I did little bit of I did COBOL. I programmed in COBOL, believe it or not. So yeah, that's how old I am. Okay, so this is the Pinoy Boomer signing off for now. Bye bye.